Hello, I'm Sean Malloy, Director of Marketing at Curebase. I'll be doing today's tech demonstration. I'll start with a quick overview of what Curebase is, and then jump right into a live demonstration of our system. First and foremost, Curebase is a decentralized clinical trial solution that's intended to reach more patients in any setting. What I mean by this is when you look at traditional clinical research, it's typically done at a research institution. So patients from wherever they might be located need to come in to a given institution to participate in all the activities associated with the study. With cure-based studies, we seek to actually take those procedures to where patients are in their communities. When you look at exactly what that means, though, it truly means participating at the various points of care within where a patient is located. So many people are familiar with the concept of decentralized clinical trials, but often think about virtual or remote studies where patients will participate at home. We actually take studies that require physical presence of participants and take those procedures and decentralize or distribute them to community practices where the patients actually are located. On many studies we've done before, we've used primary care clinics within the communities, other specialists like OBGYNs and cardiologists, and even more unique settings like drive-through centers for people to get COVID-19 tests. The way that we make this possible is through a comprehensive software system that really holds the patient's hands through the entire process of the clinical study and directs their care as needed based on their location within a community. The other side of this coin is obviously the healthcare practitioner. So within these community settings, we actually activate these physicians and other practitioners at these points of care that normally don't participate in clinical research. The way that we're able to do this is with not only the software, but a combination of our virtual staff that assists these physicians and other practitioners so that the only thing that they need to do is focus on treating the patients. We do this through what we call a virtual site model. So think about a traditional research site and all its resources, but that is offered to these local practitioners, but in a remote way so that the only thing that they need to do in the end is rely on the virtual staff of the virtual site and its remote operations so that they can focus on participating in the study via the care that they provide to patients and being able to see many more of them. That being said, I'll jump right into a live demo. What you're seeing on screen now is the typical onboarding flow for our study. So that's usually starts with a landing page that describes some of the basic information about the study. If a patient's interested, they'll click it. That'll take them then to a registration page where they'll fill out some basic information about themselves, including their contact information and location. This will help us associate where the care they need for the study will be. As they fill out the pre-screener, they'll be asked some basic information that will help create an automatic disposition of whether or not this patient is potentially eligible for the study and direct them on next steps. So given they're eligible, they can create an account, schedule an informed consent call with one of our virtual research coordinators, which again alleviates that burden from the site staff. They'll then be asked to attend this telemedicine call with one of the virtual research coordinators where they will go through the consent process, any other sort of documents that are necessary for signature, again, being done in a virtual capacity where otherwise this would have been done at the site. In addition to that, there may be some additional diagnosis information or anything else that the physician may want to be armed with in preparation for that visit that the patient will be making with them, which they're able to actually schedule through the platform, as you might have seen there, that locates them to the nearest clinic. What you're seeing on screen now is the login for the physician themselves. So the physician at that clinic is able to log in. They're able to see the patient's profile, review the information that was given to them, and make a pretty quick eligibility assessment as to whether or not this patient can continue on in the study. They're able to enroll the patient here, randomize them if they are, identified as a sub-investigator or co-investigator. They're able to do all these sorts of procedures or just a select few of them. As they continue on to actually completing the procedure with the patient in the office at their clinic, there are step-by-step instructions that can include videos and slides and whatnot to really guide the physician through the entire process.